Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Knotty Threads. In case you are new here, do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get the future notifications. So today in this video I'm going to try a very new design for which I'm using these kind of flat beads. So the right side of the sari is facing towards me and I have my 6 strands of silk thread along with my crochet hook. So the first thing is to fix the knot. So once I fix the knot, I'm going to work 3 chains and then just check where it reaches and then fix it using a single crochet. So the design is very interesting. I would want you guys to stay tuned till the end so that you get to see the final outcome. So again 3 chains and a single crochet. So here I have 2 blocks of 3 chains, after which I'm going to add a flat bead like this. So you can add any bead of your choice. There is no rule key you have to use this bead only. So you can just use any bead of your choice. So once you insert the bead into the thread, you're going to lock it with a chain stitch and then fix it using a single crochet. So there we have our first bead added. Right, so again 3 chains and 1 single crochet. So when you're working the baseline, make sure the single crochet you're working is at the correct distance. In case if the distance is incorrect, then you might end up having wrinkles in the sari pallu. So again 3 chains, single crochet, 3 chains and single crochet. 2 and 3, again single crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Just continue 3 chains and single crochet again. So here, since the pallu is red, I am actually using the body color of the sari, which is more like blue. Again, in the last step, I will be switching to the red color. This is again a double colored design. It looks nice only if it's worked in double color. Single color might not look that good. So, but again, yeah, you can definitely go ahead and try this design for single colored saris as well. So there you go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. I have worked 3 chains and 1 single crochet 10 times. Then I'm going to add a bead. Bead, lock it with a chain stitch and fix it using a single crochet. So this is how you're going to continue the baseline. Keep working 10 blocks of 3 chains and then work a single crochet. This is the baseline. So here I've just speeded the video a little, otherwise the video will end up being too long and then it'll get boring to watch. So just keep counting, work 10 blocks of 3 chains and then add the next bead. In the exact same way you will continue till the end of the pallu. So after you finish the baseline, in the next step we will need these beads. These are basically ring beads, and then I have 3 mm round beads and some tube kind of beads. Just keep the shapes in mind. If you don't have the exact same looking beads, then you can just simply use the similar shape. So you are going to need all these 3 in this step. So here I have finished the baseline and I have turned the sari now. So now we are going to work our second line. So in the end, if you notice, I have more blocks. I have around 5 blocks, which is absolutely fine. So after working 2 chains, in the first block, I'm working 1 double crochet. So 2 chains and 1 double crochet in the first block. Three chains and then in between the double crochet and the 2 chain gap, we will do a single crochet. So that forms like a picot stitch. So after the picot stitch, I will add a bead. So this is again 3 mm sized bead. Continue with double crochet, 3 chains, and to that double crochet we will work a single crochet. So that forms a picot, and add your next gold bead. So this step is also very simple. In each block basically we are working 1 double crochet, and then we are working 3 chains, and in this space we are going to work the single crochet to make it look like a picot stitch. So in every block we are going to do 1 such stitch, and after the picot stitch simply add a bead. After the bead I am not working any chain, not really required to work the chain. So see how cute the pattern looks. Instead of simply working double crochets, this creates that very beautiful look. Picots are obviously, I mean, very pretty looking stitch. It's one of my favorite, and whenever I'm working picot, I think I have mentioned in each and every video that picot stitch is my favorite, my personal favorite. So here I have worked 1 double crochet. This is the block which is just before the bead. So far this is how the design looks. So working my last picot stitch here. Now after this picot stitch we are going to add a tube bead instead of a round bead. This part will come below the first bead. So I have added the tube bead, locking it with a chain stitch. So this is where the pattern gets interesting. So now hold the loop, pull and hold the loop longer, and then add this ring. So for the ring, how you do is you just work a single crochet inside the ring to fix the ring. So once we work the single crochet, the ring is kind of fixed here, and then we are going to start working double crochets. So for us to work double crochets, I've just worked 1 chain, and then I'm going to start working double crochets. Around 30 to 35 double crochets can be worked depending on the size of the ring. We'll have to make sure the complete ring is filled. There should not be any gap. So very slowly we'll have to just keep working. Now in case you're using a smaller bead, then the double crochet count might vary. So just keep working double crochets. I've again speeded the video so that because it's a very repetitive step. All I'm doing is trying to work double crochet until the ring is filled. So you will have to do the exact same thing. Once the ring is filled, then we will add another tube to balance the other side. The design is very simple, but a few of you might find it tricky, but at any point if you find it tricky, all you have to do is pause or just rewind and then watch it and then continue. If you are used to working crochet, then it's absolutely easy, and I loved creating this design. So do let me know your thoughts on this design. If at all you have tried this design already, let me know how much time you took and how did it go when you tried this for the first time. The ring is almost filled. A few more stitches and we will be done. So once we are done filling the ring, we will add the next tube. So this is how it looks after it is filled. So take the tube into the needle, push it, lock it with a chain stitch, so that way the ring is balanced like this. Now we are going to work a double crochet in the very next block. Double crochet, and then you know what to do now. You will just continue working 3 chains, fix those 3 chains with a single crochet to form a picot, and then add a round bead. So here, because we have 10 blocks of 3 chains, in every block we are going to do this double crochet followed by a picot and bead. So once we are done with that, as soon as we reach the next bead, you will have to repeat the steps where we will be adding the tube, the ring bead, work double crochets around the ring and then fix another tube. So that way we will have to finish this step. So once we are done with this step, I am going to change the color to red. Now the red color, when I am working, I am just working around the ring like this. So I am just doing the petals around the ring. So to do that, I will fix the red color directly to the first stitch here. Pull the loop like this and knot it. Make sure the knot goes on the wrong side. So later, once we are done working the complete sari, we will actually trim all the extra threads and fix it using the glue. When you are gluing it, make sure to glue it on the same color. For example, if you are gluing the blue part, make sure to apply glue on blue, and then if you are gluing the red piece of thread, then you can paste it on the red itself. So that way everything will look nice and neat. So here, starting off with a stitch, first we will create a chain. So that's 1, 2 and 3 chains. Roughly check where it reaches and then you will fix it using a single crochet. So you can decide how many ever number of petals you want. You can do so many chain blocks. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5th block of 3 chains. 6, 7. So in total I have worked 8 blocks of 3 chains. So ideally we will be working 8 petals. So once we are done with this step, again we'll have to keep working double crochets to fill the 3 chain block and give it a petal like look. So this is 7th block and I'm left with just 1 block. So after doing 3 chains, I'm going to fix it in the last double crochet. So then we'll just turn the ring and start working the petal. So before I do that, I work 2 chains, turn and work around 4 to 5 double crochets in each 3 chain block. So after working 4 to 5 double crochets, we'll have to work single crochet inside the single crochet just to give that petal shape. So this is my 5th double crochet. After the 5th double crochet, I'm going to work a single crochet inside this one and then continue the rest in the exact same way. So in each block I will work 5 double crochets and fix it with single crochet on single crochet. So that will make it look like a petal. So same way you will fill in all the 8 blocks of 3 chains using 5 double crochets. In every block, just keep working 5 double crochets and work single on single. Now in case if you are working this design for the first time, then you might take a longer time, but if you are used to working crochet, then it is not at all a difficult task. And this was one of the requested designs from one of my subscribers. She had sent me a photo of this design and asked me to share the tutorial. So that's the reason I came up with this design. Now in case similarly if you guys have any requests, my WhatsApp number is mentioned in the description box. You can send me the photo of the design you want to learn and I will be creating the tutorial in the same way. I would love to know what you think about this design in the comment section. So please don't hesitate to write your honest feedback. So same way we will continue, and we'll finish this ring with 8 petals, and once we are done with that, you will get to see the final look. So here in this step, if you want to add a small round bead to make it little more grand, you can do so. How you do that is, instead of working 5 double crochets for the petal, you can work 4 double crochets, and then after 2 double crochets you can add one small bead, and then continue with 2 more double crochets in the same 3 chain space, and then work a single crochet. So that way all 8 beads will have a small round bead in the center. I felt it will be too much beads if I do so, so that is the reason I have skipped using the bead. Now here, after working all the 8 petals, I have trimmed the thread. I'm going to knot all the loose ends and then fix it using fabric glue. So this is the final look. This is how it turned out. The colors are very vibrant and bright, so it was looking really beautiful. Because of the gold zari and the matching gold beads, everything was like, everything came very well together. So this is the outcome, and yeah, so I would look forward for your comments. That's all in today's video. Do give us a thumbs up if you like the video, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel, and also share this video with your friends and encourage them to do better. I shall see you guys soon with my next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.